Pre-Darwinian belief. Evolution in the field of biology is the change in characteristics of a species over several generations. Ito daw yung pagbabago ng isang characteristics o anyo ng species over several generations throughout history. The theory of evolution has been always controversial because it conflicted with long-held religious belief. Medyo tumagal din yung panghahawak ng mga religious belief dito nung time ni Darwin, Charles Darwin, such as creationism. The view that the universe originated from specific acts of divine creation. Ang mga religious belief kasi nung time ni Darwin naniniwala sila na kung ano yung nilikha ng Diyos yun na yun at hindi na mababago kung ano yung nilikha ng Diyos. Kasalungat naman sa kung ano yung paniniwala ni Charles Darwin. Even scientists such as Carolus Linnaeus, a leading botanist of the 18th century whose binomial classification system is still being used today, subscribe to the Judeo-Christian version of creationism and saw their work as a mere representation of the unchanging order of life created by God. Yung nasabi ko kanina, kahit si Carolus Linnaeus daw sumang-ayon sa gawa ng Judeo-Christian, which is the creationism, na ang evolution daw is the unchanging order of life created by God. Yung nasabi ko na kung ano yung nilikha ng Diyos yun na yun, wala nang magkakapagbabago o hindi na mababago kung ano yung nilikha ng Diyos. So next slide. Late in the 18th century, theorizations on the concept of evolution quietly came to light in England and France, thanks to a small number of scientists, which isa na dito si Erasmus Darwin. Si Erasmus Darwin is the grandfather of the well-known 19th century naturalist, which is si Charles Darwin. Erasmus Darwin was a physician and a discrete evolutionist, then right after called a transmutationist, who believed evolution occurred in living things including humans. However, he lacked the idea as to what drove the change. Kinulang siya ng proof para mas mapaniwala yung mga tao kung paano talaga nag-evolve yung species or even humans. Isa sa mga gawa ni Erasmus Darwin is ang kanyang Zoonomia or the Laws of Organic Life noong 1794 to 1796. Contained his theories about evolution and suggested that the earth could have been much older than timeline based on biblical origin. Si Erasmus Darwin naniniwala na mas matanda pa yung earth kesa sa timeline based ng biblical origin. His writings later served as Charles Darwin springboard for his theory of evolution. Yung gawa ni Erasmus Darwin, isa sa mga naging daan para isulat ni Charles Darwin yung theory of evolution niya. Darwin's theory of evolution. Charles Darwin at the age of 16 entered Edinburgh University to study medicine. It was later that Darwin discovered his inclination, yung hilig niya toward the natural sciences, and worked with the transmutationist, na isa sa mga gawa ng kanyang grandfather, which is si Erasmus Darwin. Robert Edmond Grant, who was a radical evolutionist and a follower of the French biologist, which is si Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. Grant was accompanied by Darwin in collecting sea slugs and sea pens on seashores. He became Darwin's mentor and taught him the growth and relationship of primitive marine invertebrates. Invertebrates, pag sinabi natin invertebrates, ito yung mga species na walang buto, mga organism na nakikita sa dagat. Darwin was also influenced by prominent individuals in the fields of natural science na sina Adam Sedgwick and John Stevens Henslow. Adam Sedgwick and Darwin traveled to Wales for geological research and mapped the strata in the area in the summer of 1931. Ito na, and later on, December 27, 1831, Henslow and Darwin went to a voyage to Tierra del Fuego, located in the southern tip of South America. Aboard HMS Beagle with Captain Robert Fitzroy to survey the world. Ito na nga, si Henslow and Darwin went to a voyage tungo sa Tierra del Fuego na located to southern tip of South America. Kasama si Captain Robert Fitzroy na gamit yung HMS Beagle para i-survey ang world, para i-survey ang mundo. During their journey, Darwin collected various specimens such as birds, plants, and fossils. Fossils, ito yung mga buto ng mga hayop noong unang panahon. He was able to study the principles of botany, geology, and zoology through close observation, research, and experiments of such specimens. Si Darwin ay nakolekta ng mga hayop sa time nung voyage nila, nung naglalayag sila. Birds, plants, and fossils. And napag-aralan niya din yung mga principles ng botany, geology, and zoology gamit yung mga specimens na nakuha niya during their voyage through close observations. When he returned to England in 1836, he wrote his findings in the Journal of Researches. Sinulat niya lahat ng mga findings niya through his experimentation during his voyage sa Journal of Researches, which was later published as part of Robert Fitzroy narrative of the voyage entitled Zoology of the Voyage of the HMS Beagle. The trip made an impact on Darwin's view of natural history that urged him to establish theories on the origin of living things that were radically different from the popular views of naturalists during his time. Naging malaking impact ito kay Darwin para mas ipadali yung pag-establish ng kanyang theory, kasi nga sa panahon niya mas marami yung naniniwala sa creationism, in which magkasalungat sa paniniwala ni Darwin. Kaya mas ginanahan siya na i-establish agad-agad yung theory niya para mas may pakita sa tao na ang evolution nagbabago over time. Darwin's account of the voyage, published in 1839, commonly referred to as the Voyager of the Beagle, caught the attention of scholar and institution. Yun ang sabi ko kanina, kasi magkaiba yung paniniwala ng mga scholars dito sa panahon ni Darwin. Kaya mas ginanahan siya na mas ipadali yung pag-establish ng theory niya, kasi para mas maipaliwanag sa mga scholar na ang origin kasalungat ng mga paniniwala nila. The Comrade Network gave him 1,000 euro treasury grant bilang gantimpala, which he used to employ experts and publish their description of the many specimens he collected in his travels. Darwin's travels exposed him to different species of the world. Most naturalists during his time believe that living things were created since the beginning of time. Lahat daw ng living things was created since the beginning of time, all over time. In other case, the species did not change and remain the same throughout time. Katulad lang din ng paniniwala ng mga ng creationism, which is kung ang lahat ng organism ay nilikha ng Diyos at hindi na mababago kung ano yung anyo nito. But Darwin believed otherwise, magkasalungat sa kung ano yung paniniwala ng mga scholar dito, which is the creationism. Darwin's observation of the similarities of different species in different parts of the globe and their variation in specific area led him to believe that they evolved in common ancestor. Darwin posited that species survived through natural selection. Din ang natural selection, ito yung organism na nag-adapt sa kanyang environment at nag-survive. Darwin, a process where species that adapt the changing environment survive, whereas those that do not simply die out. After years of study and investigation, Darwin presented to the Linnean Society the concept of evolution in a letter that was read in a meeting in 1858 on November 24, 1859, further explaining his theory. He published the book on the origin of species by means of natural selection. Although marami ang mga scientists na mas nauna pa kay Darwin na nag-suggest din ng theory of na ang species ay nag-evolve over time, pero si Darwin ang kauna-unahang nag-publish the book na nag-compile ng mga evidence sa concept ng evolution which na nag-earn sa kanya ng title which is the father of evolution. Ito ang isa sa mga nakolek ni Darwin during his voyage na tinawag niyang the Darwin's Finches. Simula sa Geospiza magmirostris hanggang sa Geospiza fortis at naging Geospiza parvula hanggang sa naging Certidea olivea. Simula sa malaki pa yung beak niya hanggang sa lumiit hanggang sa naging maliit na talaga yung beak niya. In response to Darwin's publication, the Cambridge clerics declared Darwin's theory as bestial heresy. Bestial heresy, ito yung pagsasalungat mo sa kung ano yung paniniwala ng isang religion that could corrupt mankind and destroys the spirituality of man. Parang bini-brainwash mo kung ano yung paniniwala ng isang tao o ng mga religion. Pero despite of the mixed reception of his theory at that time, Darwin spent the rest of his life researching until his death. Ginugol na lang ni Darwin yung buong buhay niya sa pagre-research hanggang sa namatay siya noong April 19, 1882 in his family home in Downhouse, London. Ginugol niya lang din yung time niya hanggang sa namatay siya sa pagre-research sa lugar nila sa London. And that's all my topic. I hope you learned something. Thank you.